Good morning to all. Welcome back in economics classes. Today, the last day of the week, Saturday, and students, we are going to discuss today a few more concepts from the cost. We'll discuss today behavior of cost in short run. But one more topic which was remaining from that basics of costs that we'll go through. So let us start the topic today. First topic which we are going to discuss, that is private and social cost. So what is cost? Private cost refers to that cost of production incurred by an individual firm in producing a commodity. So we can say, so individual producer, whatever that cost is being spent by him in the production, that is known as individual cost. Means that is not linked with the society, that is not linked with that community. Only that particular person, whatever is paying for production, that is private cost. But while we are discussing about social cost, then we have to understand that society has to bear the amount. So whatever the amount is tolerated by the society for that particular production, that is known as social cost. For example, if an individual is willing to start a sugar mill, then whatever the cost he is paying, that is individual cost. But whatever the cost society will pay, for example, that noise pollution and air pollution and different kind of disturbance in their life, uh, their sleepiness will be affected due to noise pollution, and this is known as social cost. So I hope you understood what is individual cost and social cost, or private cost or social cost. Means individual whatever is paying for production, that is individual cost, and whole society whatever is paying for particular production, that is social cost. So I think so it is clear. Now we are going to discuss another concept today, that is behavior of cost in short run. So in short run function, we are discussing different type of costs. So first of all, we are going to discuss fixed cost and variable cost. So as it is clear by the name, fixed cost. So fixed factors such as capital, land are the factors the quantity of which can neither increase nor decrease. Suppose you are having a piece of land on which you have established the factory, so that cannot be increased nor can be decreased in short run. So in short run, fixed factor are those factors which cannot be changed, or a producer cannot change the fixed factor in the short run, as we have discussed in previous chapters. So if we are discussing about variable factor, then it is very easy to understand that in short run which factors a producer can change, that is considered as variable factor. So now we are going to discuss whatever the variable factors, maybe the labor which can be changed, and fixed factor and variable factor can be changed in long run, both as we have discussed, that return to a scale. But in short run, fixed factor cannot be changed, and variable factor means labor can be changed, and that effect on that production is there. So we'll discuss today about fixed cost and variable cost. So that cost which is incurred on the fixed factor means land and capital, that is known as fixed cost. And whenever we are discussing about variable cost, so cost of variable factors, or cost by which that producer is purchasing the variable factors, that is known as variable cost. And what is total cost? Total cost is sum total of variable cost as well as fixed cost. So total cost incurred, that variable cost plus fixed cost, means a producer is producing that some amount of total in that fixed factor and variable factor is known as total cost. So I hope so it is clear. So what is TC if we are discussing about? Then TC is equal to variable cost plus fixed cost. So total cost is equal to total variable cost plus total fixed cost. So I hope so this question this concept you have understood. Once again I want to conclude variable cost which is used in short run for the variable factor like labor, fixed cost which is incurred on the fixed factor like land and capital, and sum total of these variable and fixed cost is known as total cost. So I hope so it is clear. Now we can move to the next topic. So here we are having which kind of cost are existing in short run. So total cost which we are discussing now, that the components of that one is fixed cost and variable cost. In future we will discuss about average cost and marginal cost. So average cost is also having two factors or two components, average fixed cost and average variable cost. Marginal cost, whenever additional unit is added in the production, so whatever the change in the cost of production per unit, that is known as marginal cost. So that we'll discuss afterwards. Today we are going to discuss about TFC, TVC and TC, and with this we'll discuss about their curve also, how their curves are being found. So first of all we are going to discuss total cost. So total cost refers to the obligations incurred by the firm in producing by any given quantity of output. So whatever the output is produced by a firm, some amount of that cost is invested by the producer, that is known as total cost. So if we are discussing about TFC, total fixed cost, so refers to the total cost incurred by the firm in the fixed factor. So here we have to discuss about fixed factor. If we are discussing about TFC, total fixed cost, so it is incurred on fixed factors. Fixed factors like land, capital, we are investing that one. So if we are investing on land and capital, that is known as total fixed cost. So now we are going to discuss variable cost. So what is total variable cost? It is very easy to understand. Means expenditure incurred by that producer on variable factor. Wait a minute, sorry, that one. So variable factor. What are the variable factor here? Laborers. So laborers are variable factor, and whatever that investment on these factors is known as total variable cost by a producer of a firm. So next we are going to discuss about TC. So TC is the sum total of TFC plus TVC, as I have told before. So there is no doubt in this TC. TC is the sum total of TFC and TVC. So what is TFC? It is clear. What is TC? It is clear. What is TVC? Also it should be clear. Means total variable cost which is expended by that producer on the variable factors is known as total variable cost. On fixed factor, total fixed cost, and sum total of TFC and TVC is total cost. So now we are going to discuss about the curves. Before going through these curves, we have to go through the table which is given in your book on page number 137, and unit of output is given 1 to 6, and TFC is given, TVC is given, and sum total of TFC and TVC is TC. So for 0 unit, fixed cost is there. So we can say, so either production is going on or not, that producer or the entrepreneur has invested in the machinery on land that he has already expended. So that is counted total fixed cost. So either the production is 0, TFC cannot be 0, because already the machine and that machine or capital and the land has been purchased by the producer, and he has made the infrastructure also. But whenever we will start the first unit, then only variable cost will start, but fixed cost will remain for every unit of the production will be same. Why? Because he is making the infrastructure one time, he is purchasing the machine one time, not again and again and again. So here TFC is given 120 for everyone. TVC is changing after every unit. So variable cost is increasing after every unit, and total cost is also increasing after every unit, because total cost is sum total of TVC and TFC. Why TVC is increasing? Because we are increasing that number of variable or number of laborers after every additional unit, so that TVC will increase. So now we are going through that curves. We can see here that TFC is having that straight line parallel to the x-axis. What does it mean? It means that TFC will fix, it cannot be changed. Why cannot be changed? Because producer is investing that infrastructure in building or in machines on land one time only. That's why it will fix, it cannot be changed for every unit. It will same. As we have seen in the table, 120 there for everyone. And while we are discussing about TVC, so you can go through with the help of table. TVC 0 for 0 unit. Why it is 0? Because on no production, variable cost is 0, means no worker is getting the salary. It means variable cost is 0. But whenever we are starting first unit, then TVC will be something, because that production may not be done without the variable factors. So for first unit TC is same. What was the TFC? TFC was 120 and TC is also 120. But after every additional unit you are watching, so that TVC and TFC is having that equal difference, or they are parallel to each other. Why it is so? Because we can say so that TFC is the TC is the sum total of TVC and TFC, and TFC is fixed. So in which ratio TVC will increase? TC will also increase in the same ratio. So in this way we can say so that these graphs will study in detail also in future. So that's all for today. Graphical representation of TFC, TVC and TC. I hope you understood. So now we are going to bind up for today's class. We'll meet on Monday. Till then, thank you. Stay home, stay safe and have a nice day.